to the channel. So today, at my house, actually, it's night time, and tomorrow morning I'm going to head out for a fish, just for a couple of hours before school. So tonight I thought I'd just set up my rods, show you how I set them up, what rods I'm using and what reels. So we'll stop talking, we'll get straight into it. Rightio, so on rod number 1, we've got the Sienna 2500. Great reliable reel. Awesome reel, I love it. Then we've got the Star 2 to 5 kilo rod. Not bad. I've reeled in a few big trevs with him before. So on this rod, I'm probably just going to rig on the simple running sinker rig, because I'm only going in the river, so, you know, should be the best option rig, I reckon. Reliable. And on this rod, we've got another Sienna, but 4000, and this is a ripper reel. This can reel in some big dogs. And we've just got a Shakespeare 2 kilo rod. Nothing special. These rods don't cost much, don't have pretty good gear, but, you know, better than nothing. So I'll set these rods up now. Alright, so we'll start with rod number 1. So what you'll need to do is firstly just get all the get the line through all of the eyes of the rod. And all you'll need today for this running sinker rig, which is a very simple rig, most of you will probably know this one, but it's just a small bowl sinker here, and I use these little tiny 6/0 circle hooks. They do the job, I tell ya. They catch good fish. And then just a swivel and some mono. I've got 6 pound mono, so let's get into it. So first, just put the line through the ball sink like that, and then just tie the swivel on to the braid. And the knot I like to do is I like to loop this and then put this line through the loop 3 times. 2, 3. And then with the line, you put it through the loop at the bottom and then back through that big loop. Lubricate him. Pull tight. Pull that tag end a bit, and that is not coming off, I tell you. That is a good knot. And then cut that tag bit off. Where are my scissors? Here they are. Cut that tag end off. And you're set. Now to the next bit, you grab about 30 centimeters, maybe even a bit more, 45, of your mono, and then tie that onto here again using that same knot. So you go through, make a loop, put that line through the loop that you made 3 times. 3 times like that, and then through the loop at the bottom, and then back through that loop you made at the top. Lubricate and pull tight, and then cut that tag end off, and that knot is not coming off. And then do the same with the hook. So, as I said at the start, very simple rig. We're only going in the Barwon River tomorrow, so looking to pick up anything swimming by, which could be a King George whiting, silver trevally, heaps of toadies, which is not good, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. Hopefully we get a big trev. That's what we're aiming for. And then once that's done, you have your running sinker rig. That sinker will just run down to that circle hook. So now let's get on to the next rod. So now we've got the 2 kilo Shakespeare rod with the Sienna 4000 on it, and this rod's actually going to be used for a lure. So not sure if you can see. Hopefully you can. We're going to tie the braid to the mono. Not sure how you're supposed to do this, but I'm going to show you my way. It works. So what I do is I put both the lines together like that. Make a loop with the mono first. And put that line through that loop 3 times as well. 2, 3. Lubricate it. Pull that tight. But just leave it like that for a bit. And then come over to the braid. And what you're going to do now is do the same thing. Just loop him and put it through that loop 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Lubricate. And then pull both the main lines tight. And that is not coming off. So when you've done that, you cut the tag lines off. You get as much leader as you need. Cut that off. And the lure of choice I'm going for tomorrow is this metal green laser lure, which will definitely pick me up an Australian salmon, because if there's been a few schools around in the river lately, so, and I did hook a big one on this guy a couple nights ago, but dropped him unfortunately. So, and all you're doing is just on that knot I use. Done. So I'll be heading out tomorrow morning at around 8 o'clock and going to be parking at Ozone Jetty. You'll see that when I get there. I've got pippies and squid, so should be a good session. Hopefully pick up some big fish. I will see you all when we get there. Welcome back everybody. So today, come out on the kayak in the Barwon River, right near the Barwon Heads Bridge, and I'm coming to a very reliable spot. I just park on the edge of a sandbank, cast into this zone, instant hookups. So hopefully we hook up to some big fish today. The water is in unbelievable nick. As you can see, well, you might be able to see I've just entered the hole here, so I'm gonna anchor up on the edge of it and hook up. I've got pippies and squid with me today. Got 2 rods with running sinkers on, so it should be a beautiful day. Let's get fishing. All right, so we've hooked up here. It is very small, but it's the first fish of the day, first cast. So promising signs early. Hopefully it's a whiting because we're targeting them today. It is. It's a little one, but it's a start. So King George on the board. Let's get bigger ones. So we're just getting some bites here. Doesn't feel too big yet on. So this is another whiting. There is a heap of whiting in this river, just undersized, which is annoying. Yeah, it's another whiting. Once again though, just a small guy. So there's fish about, but they're not of good size unfortunately so far. But you never know. So nice King George, and he's straight in. Let's keep going. Once again, feeling some taps on. Ooh, nah, it doesn't feel better. Or maybe. Nah, same size whiting. At least we know they're here. They're not the size we're looking, but you know, fun. I'll get him up for yous. Here he is, King George, not big enough in the water. Yep, so I've hooked up here. Another whiting, but undersized again. So, a bit frustrating out here. No big fish around. Another small King George, which we'll get back in because way too small. It's a better fish, I think. Yeah, he's a bit bigger. He could be legal sized here. Will this be the first one of the day? Let's have a look. He fought well. He's a nice looking fish. That mother rod's getting big hits at the back. Let's check what he is. He is 26 centimeters. He's 1 centimeter too small. Are you kidding? My other rod's getting smashed up the back. Potential better fish here. Maybe not. No. Oh, tiny bit. Tiny bit better. Still not what we're after. He's off in the boat. Let's get him up. Come here. Where's he going? He's gone underneath the seat here. There he is. King George. Too small again. I'm going to pull the plug here. To be honest, it's been a pretty crappy session. Plenty of whiting at the start, but they're all undersized and small. Bit of fun, but wanted to take home a feed, which is annoying, but oh well. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see yous in the next vid.